Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Kristen. Thank you for taking some time stopping by my channel to see my Peace and Pages box and a bonus unboxing at the end of my book of the month because I did get two books because I just could not decide. I actually was interested in like three of the five. It looked like a really great reading month. I think maybe authors hold their books to come out in the summer. So, Peace and Pages is one of those things that I saw an ad on Instagram or Facebook or one of those social media, and I just thought that sounded great. It is a new book with two items that are themed to be something about relaxation or peace. Like I've gotten bath products, candles, oils, that kind of thing. So just something pampering. So it seemed like a fun thing. And I remember getting an email last month saying the theme was going to be Wanderlust, and that was a cute box. And I don't remember seeing the email. So here we go. Let's see what the theme is. The Storm Chaser. Okay. There is a Love Storm sugar scrub and a Thunder Shower soy wax melt. Okay. Well, let's check it out here. Here is the Storm Bath and Body sugar scrub. I did have a sugar scrub. The thing is they all the salts and sugars and stuff, I do it so infrequently that they go bad. So, that's interesting. It's ooh. It doesn't have much of a scent, to be honest, but it is like a nice, oily, light. I actually like this better than some of the ones I've had in the past, so I look forward to trying that. That'll be a nice pamper. I really like how it feels. It doesn't feel overly like. I think I'm just going to leave that on my hand and not wash it off for a little bit. The Love Storm. All right. So, it's got a box full of worms. Let me pull some of the worms off here. Here's the wax melt. So, I actually got some wax melts. What did I get those in? There's another box, and I haven't used them. They're sitting on my desk next to my warmer, but I've only been going back to the office for like full time for about a week, so I haven't burned them yet. I have burned my candle, but I have not burned my waxes, so I will have to make a special point to start burning because the other ones were quite lovely too. I want to sniff this thunderstorm because I love the smell of rain. This smells almost a little floral though. It smells like it's rained on it's not lavender and it's not quite rose. If I think of maybe what flower I'm thinking of, maybe I'll put it down there, but it smells like maybe daisies. Let me sniff one more time. Hold on. You know, it's just more like daisies. All right, let me look at my book. Oh, interesting. Dark August. I know I have a book called August on my TBR, but Dark August. Let's see. An electrifying page-turning debut about a young woman haunted by a tragic past who returns to her hometown and discovers the secrets that drove her mother to her grave. Living an aimless existence with her grifter boyfriend. I've heard of a drifter. I'm not sure what a grifter is. When she learns that her great-grandmother, the last living relative, has died. Wow, that's pretty hardcore if your great-grandparent is the last relative to die. Good for her. Ditching her boyfriend, Gus returns to the home she left as a young girl. Her inheritance turns out to be a dilapidated house and an old dog named Levi. While going through her great-grandmother's possessions, Gus stumbles upon an old trunk filled with long-lost childhood belongings, as well as some cold case files that belonged to her mom, disgraced police detective who died in a car accident when Gus was 8. Oh, interesting. Okay. That sounds pretty interesting. All right. I'll probably give this a go at some point. I've got a very big to be read list. So not quite sure when I'll get to this, but leave me a comment if you're interested and I'll try to bump it up on my TBR. So those were my 2 things plus the book. I think this one with shipping and taxes works out. It's right under $30 for me. So, I mean, the candle that they sent has probably burned for like 30 hours and it's like not even halfway done. So there's some pretty nice things for that price. So book of the month, I will leave my link below. You get your first, that link gets you $5 for your first hardbook new release book. After that, they're $14.99. So I had to get Taylor Jenkins Reid because I loved Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I loved Daisy Jones and the Six. I talk about that quite a bit. And so this one sounded also pretty good. And, you know, when you've got an author that you really like, it's not much of a gamble, right? It's August 1983, the day of Nina Riva's annual end of summer party. Anticipation is fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Rivas. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel, brothers Jay and Hud, one a champion surfer and the other a renowned photographer, their adored baby sister Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination in Malibu and the world over, especially as the offspring of legendary singer Mick Riva. It's so cute the way she like echoes things that we know about, so like it feels familiar. I really like that. The only person not looking forward to the party of the year is Nina herself, who never wanted to be the center of attention and who has also just been very publicly abandoned by her pro tennis player husband. Oh, and maybe Hud, because it's a long past time for him to confess something to his brother from whom he's been inseparable from birth. Jay, on the other hand, is counting the minutes until nightfall when the girl he can't stop thinking about promises that she will be there. And Kit has a couple secrets of her own, including a guest she's invited without consulting anyone. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the Riva mansion will have gone up in flames. But before the first spark in the early hours before dawn, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the love and secrets that shape the family generations will come rising to the surface. I mean, I am not a fan of The Great Gatsby. I know that's scandalous, but this sounds like my this sounds like my take of what I think The Great Gatsby should have been. I'm just saying. And the other one I got is The Maidens. And this is the same author that wrote, I think it's called The Silent Patient, the one with the tape over the mouth that had got such great reviews that I have on my wish list, but I still don't even own a copy of that. And I thought, this one sounds good too. And it's this author that has gotten good reviews, even though I haven't read them. A spellbinding tale of psychological suspense weaving together Greek mythology, murder, and obsession. I mean, already that description sounds great. Edward Fosca is a murderer. Of this, Marianne is certain. But Fosca is untouchable, a handsome and charismatic Greek tragedy professor at Cambridge University. Fosca is adored by staff and students alike, particularly by the members of a secret society of female students known as the Maidens. Mariana Andros is a brilliant but troubled group therapist who becomes fixated on the Maidens when one member, a friend of Mariana's niece Zoe, is found murdered in Cambridge. Mariana, who was once herself a student at the university, quickly suspects that behind the idyllic beauty of the spires and turrets and beneath the ancient traditions lies something sinister, and she becomes convinced that despite his alibi, Edward Fosca is guilty of murder. But why would the professor target one of his own students? And why does he keep returning to the rites of Phaerophone and the maiden and her journey to the underworld? When another body's found, Mariana's obsession with proving Fosca's guilt spirals out of control, threatening to destroy her credibility as well as her closest relationships. But Mariana is determined to stop the killer, even if it costs everything, even her own life. Okay, so I was a theater major in college, and this just sounds like something we would have totally made up and yeah, okay. I had to get both. There was no way. There was actually a third book that I was kind of interested in that was an author that I didn't know. But yeah, we'll get these two a try, and then we'll maybe go back and pick up that other one in the future. So I have lots of great reading and some relaxation to do. So I hope that you will be inspired to find something that you want to pick up. If you are reading any of these or have read them, leave me a comment below. No spoilers, don't completely give it away, but let me know how you liked it. And if you're thinking about reading it now, or you're going to be reading it because maybe you picked one of these book of the month, leave me a comment and let's buddy chat about it. Y'all have a super awesome day. Take care. I will talk to you again soon.